Chapter 434, Position. Silence. The 1,000 absolute geniuses were curious, last phase, heaven and land, absolute beginning and primal secret areas, just what was behind these four places. However, just from the names everyone could tell, very obviously, the primal secret area was the best of the group. You 1,000, there are still the strong and the weak, the rewards naturally will be different. From tomorrow the duels will begin, selecting the final victor. The green-armored purple-scaled man's voice was dreamy and distant, resounding in everyone's minds. The rules for the battle have already been sent to every one of you, get a good rest today. Rumble. The green-armored purple-scaled man immediately vanished after he finished. At this time the 1,008 Undyings began their discussions. Primal secret area, they are absorbing 2 this time. I initially thought the slot of that primal secret area will definitely belong to that Bolin punk. I never expected to have an extra slot. The Virtual Universe Company, it's rare for them to be so generous. During the time the Undyings were discussing, Luo Feng and the rest of the 1,000 all lowered their heads to look at the screens on their wrists. On it displayed the dual rules they had received. Luo Feng creased his eyebrows as he looked. The rules are as follows. The 3-round duels that just ended, of which the 900 that made it through and received the 900 slots, they will be judged according to their performance in these 3 rounds. The Virtual Universe Company system will choose from these the most outstanding 100. They are Jia Lai Shi, Ka Peng Te, Lasha, Leisure, Wu Te Wei Si Ko. These 100 will engage in duels with the initial 100 from the training space. A total of 200 people engaged in 1v1 battles. The victorious 100 people have the right to enter the heaven and land secret area. As for the other 900, they will all enter the last phase secret area. Amongst the victorious 100, according to the judgment of the Virtual Universe system, they'll pick out the most outstanding 20 and allow these 20 to battle 1v1, deciding the final 10. The top 10 have the right to enter the absolute beginning secret area. The first and second of the top 10 will also be chosen from there to enter the primal secret area. The attachment below has specific details of the battles. This rule sure is dogmatic. Luo Feng thought they actually let the Virtual Universe system pick 100 out of the 900 to battle with the current top 100. Looks like the Virtual Universe Company has absolute trust and confidence in their system. Anyway, the problem doesn't affect me. I have the right to battle. How can it be this way? They don't even give us the right to duel? That's too much. This is overconfidence in the Virtual Universe system. In the plaza, the other absolute geniuses erupted in rage. The rules of this round meant that 800 of the final 1,000 were immediately out of the game, not even giving them the chance to display their strengths. Naturally, many of the geniuses were extremely unhappy and dissatisfied. Virtual Universe Company. A sharp voice roared fiercely. Luo Feng even felt some discomfort in his ears, turning to look. Amongst the group, a 5 m tall, skinny-bodied, with a vertical eye in the middle of his forehead, this youth's expression was pained. There was madness in his 3 eyes, raging and shouting, I have a 100% guarantee of entering the top 100, even the top 20. How can you immediately rely on the Virtual Universe system and just toss me aside? I won't accept this. I won't accept this. Unfair. It's unfair. Beside, others began to shout out. This way is unfair. Actually fighting, whoever loses gets eliminated, that's the fair way, otherwise we won't accept this. Immediately about 10 youths from different universe countries began to shout out. Luo Feng, Rong Jun and the others on the 200 name list remained calm. The other 800, however, were raging madly with the three-eyed youth. The rest of them were extremely unhappy. Shut up. What are you doing? All shut up. The distant 1008 undyings, many of them raged. Simultaneously, that strong consciousness and pressure extended over, immediately pressuring the 800 youths, causing all of them to go pale, all shivering, their legs trembling. Paw. Finally some couldn't take it and knelt down, and later, paw. 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 They all knelt down, unable to withstand the pressure. 800 youths kneeling down. Rumble. 1008 undyings, all of them appeared before the geniuses, looking over them. I won't accept this. I won't accept this. Amongst the kneeling group, that three-eyed youth slammed his fists on the ground, his muscles twitching like an earthworm, forcing his head up and roaring. Idiot! From the 1008 undyings, the scale-armored giant looked coldly at the three-eyed youth. At this time, a dreamy distant voice resounded, if one doesn't accept or doubts the rules of the virtual universe system, one can choose not to join our virtual universe company. Our virtual universe company will never force anyone to join. The voice resounded throughout the entire land and skies, making the expressions of the kneeling 800 geniuses change. F0 low new hapters at nov/el/bin/.com. 2. That's too brutal. Standing beside Luo Feng, Savage Rong Jun, Death God Bolin and the other 200 were all shocked. He actually replied like that. Luo Feng was shocked. The 800 geniuses didn't dare to believe. The three-eyed youth too had an expression of disbelief, right? They were all true absolute geniuses. In their universe countries, they were number ones. Always sitting high on a pedestal, even the universe country leaders heavily respected him, his opinion respected by many undyings. From that youth's point of view, this rule was simply overbearing. His request should be able to be met. However, the answer of the virtual universe company was that simple. If you don't agree, just leave. No one is forcing you to join. That's simple. Really stupid. Among the 1008 undyings, a long black-haired undying, looking at the kneeling 800 people, saying coldly, the virtual universe company's upper echelon made the rules and decisions. Do you think you little punks can actually change it? You are really ahead of yourselves. If it was that Death God Bolin punk that raised an opinion, maybe it might get noticed. But that's only because he was long regarded as the one to enter the Primal Secret Area, a member of the Primal Secret Area. An old man in a white robe covered in silver scales looked at the three-eyed youth. As for you, only the outer layer of the core. How can you dare to reject? Little punks, remember. You may be the most elite geniuses of your universe countries, however in the virtual universe company, they organize a star-level genius competition every 10,000 years, and a universe-level genius competition. Within the virtual universe company, there are countless geniuses. The strong are numerous as the wind. You all should just stay low profile, it fits you better. Going against the decision of the upper echelon is a big mistake. 1008 undyings, they were all very clear that these were all extremely talented geniuses. However, geniuses normally had pride, temperament issues. And the path to the pinnacle of strength was extremely long and tedious. If one always kept this sort of pride, it was very easy to fall, hence fiercely knocking them back down was a good thing. Within the large hall of skyscraper 0825, Luo Feng and Rong Jun sat in chairs, As for the other three, they were all eliminated in the 3-round duels. Before, I was still a little proud, however that scene before, I understand now, in the eyes of the Virtual Universe Company, we are only some seedlings they are absorbing. Luo Feng shook his head. The Virtual Universe Company itself has accumulated many geniuses. The position is not the same. Naturally, our words and opinions matter at different levels too. Savage said softly, the 4 secret areas are the virtual universe's way of distinction between their members. Didn't you hear what that Undying said before? Maybe only Death God Bolan's opinion would get some recognition? Luo Feng nodded. Primal Secret Area, the name list is extremely short. Savage said, the Virtual Universe Company, such a huge power, the number of sector lords in the Primal Secret Area. I heard there's only 100. 100? Luo Feng was greatly shocked. Sector lords had long lifespans. Even in the Gonwu Universe country the sector lords exceeded 1 million, and the 100 to 1,000 times stronger and bigger Virtual Universe Company, just how many sector lords did they have? And the number of sector lords that entered the Primal Secret Area was only a total of 100. So, you should understand just how special this Primal Secret Area absorbing 2 members is. Savage spoke, the Primal Secret Area, as the core of the Virtual Universe Company's internal level, like Death God Bolan. Even though he's only a star level or later a universe level, his position is still extremely high. Even your Emperor of the Black Dragon Mountain Empire cannot match up to him. Luo Feng was stunned. The position of a Primal Secret Area member was higher than the Emperor of the Black Dragon Mountain Empire? Right. The sector lords in the Virtual Universe Company's Primal Secret Area was only a 100. One could easily see how special being a member was. Being higher than the Emperor of a Starfield wasn't strange. Also, I heard, the members have special bodyguards. Savage spoke, the leader of the guards is an Undying, and within the guards there are 10 sector lords and 100 domain lords. No matter how calm Luo Feng was, he couldn't help but stare wide-eyed. Damn! Is it really true? Luo Feng couldn't help but lose his composure. Members of the Primal Secret Area having guards wasn't strange, however the leader of the guards was actually an Undying. This was too terrifying. Don't be surprised, the Virtual Universe Company, as one of the 5 great Leviathans, even Undyings. In the Virtual Universe Company, many are mostly only in the absolute beginning secret area. Just from their position, they are much lower. Savage spoke, you should understand just how valuable and high the position of being a member of the Primal Secret Area is. Any one of them are extremely important elites in the company. Just the resources spent on them, if changed to cash, are incredibly unbelievable amounts. Luo Feng was completely stunned.